The Straw Hat Crew's 10th member has finally been confirmed in advance. Unexpectedly, after all the guessing, the most likely one is still Princess Vivi. Because the plot involving Immu has been set in motion, this also forces Vivi to board the ship. First, let's talk about the conclusion. The official One Piece video account has already released a group photo in advance. Aside from the original 9 members, this time, Princess Vivi is actually among them. This move basically confirms that Princess Vivi is the 10th member of the Straw Hat Pirates. There have been many guesses about the 10th member, and the most popular candidates are Kato's good son, Yamato, the future giant king Loki of Elbaf, and Bonnie, who has a tragic past and worships the sun god Nika. Why, in the end, is Vivi still the most likely? Because only Vivi is connected to Immu. If Vivi boards the ship and joins the Straw Hat Crew, it will definitely help drive the plot forward. First, we must know, 2 years ago Luffy had already invited Vivi to join the crew, but at that time, Vivi refused Luffy because of her status as a princess. Yet 2 years later, things are completely different. Sabo personally witnessed Immu killing King Cobra, which means Vivi can no longer return to her country, and her identity as a princess no longer holds any value. If Vivi wants to take revenge and slay Immu, only by joining the Straw Hat Crew will she have a chance. Next is the cause of King Cobra's death. On the surface, it was because he knew that Queen Lily had never returned to her own country, but the real reason may be that he had already guessed Immu's true identity. Immu wants to capture Princess Vivi, and my blind guess is that it is not simply because she resembles Queen Lily, but very likely because of a bloodline connection. Unfortunately, Princess Vivi had already escaped in advance, and is now staying in the air with Morgans. Luffy defeating Immu now seems to have become the main storyline. Unfortunately, the current Luffy is not yet a match for Immu. It is possible that Nika's power upgrade later may still require Vivi's help. However, Vivi herself does not even know that she possesses the ability to help Luffy. Many One Piece fans believe that the 10th member must have strong combat power, because the Straw Hat Crew already has a coward trio. In fact, whether it is Yamato or Bonnie, both of them have a chance to become members of the crew. Only the main storyline will temporarily remain unchanged. The Celestial Dragon Empire ruled by Immu must be overthrown, and perhaps this is the decisive factor for Vivi boarding the ship.